one sound, one vote.
If you're out here and you haven't signed the bus, please sign the bus so you can go with us across the country and encourage others to vote.
What's important to you as far as voting is concerned? Why is voting important?
Voting for what's right. I feel like getting out voting is helping us keep the culture the same, as in making beneficial rights for us black people. Voting is really important for this upcoming election because we get to choose what's going to help us in the future, and what's going to help us in the future is going to set us for generations to come. So get out and vote, be the best that you can be, always pray before you do things so you can direct your path and benefit us in the future.
So Project 2025 talks about eliminating the Department of Education, and many students rely on like government grants for assistance to get their way through college. So how do you feel about the idea of Department of Education possibly going away?
For me, my mom is an educator, so I feel like that's taking away our livelihood if education is taken away. And just for college kids, a lot of people struggle to go to college, so if those things are taken away, how are we going to afford to go to college?
Yeah.
And I can piggyback off that since I grew up in Fort Worth. That's my hometown, and I know how it is growing up, kind of rough and things like that. And it's like best if we have grants and things like that, because you never know what parents might be going through and like how they work and stuff like that. Because trust me, I know how it is when you try to get out the mud and things like that.
I am Devon Gaines, the Mr. Wiley University, 2024 to 2025. And voting is important to me because it gives you the opportunity and the power to make a change, not only for yourself and your family, but your community. So make sure everybody gets out to the polls next month and bring a friend with you.
I feel that it's important because our ancestors, they fought so hard to make sure that we could vote. So I feel like it would be a disservice, to them to not, pop out to the polls and vote. I know some people may be on the fence, but I feel like this upcoming election is really important. Feeling as though we're dealing with Trump, we're dealing with Kamala Harris. So I feel as though it's very important because it can change the whole trajectory of the next, 4 years. So I feel like it's very important to vote, not only for us, but for the next generation that's coming behind us.
Now, I want you all to remember that your vote is not just a mark on the ballot. You have to know that it's your voice, it's your right. We have to be active. You as college students, you not voting affects the trajectory of the future. So if you want the future of America to be the future that you want to see, you have to be active, you have to get out there, you have to vote. There are so many critical issues on the ballot this year, like women's health rights, like literacy, higher education. They're trying to take all of that away from us, and we won't stand for it.
I have a younger sister, she's 16 years old, and I'm just always, thinking about the next generation. Like, I know our generation is very nonchalant, when it comes to things of the importance of this. So I feel like if we, keep expressing the importance to them, that they would see, okay, it is important to vote. It is, important to go to the polls.
Actually, I'm an international student, so I'm unable to vote. However, your vote impacts us.
Yes,
so whatever you do does impact what international students like myself will be face the challenges, or whether or not that we can face different challenges and stuff like that. So make sure that you vote for the person who you feel as though will represent you, and then think about other students as well on this campus, and that will be and that's a very big deal.
So this is what we're going to ask you to do, Wiley. When it opens up, when the polls open, this is a polling location. Give yourselves a great big hand. This is a polling location, so you don't have to go far. Make sure that everyone that you know who's registered to vote actually does vote. We're nonpartisan. We're not telling you who to vote for in this setting. What we can tell you factually is that they're saying this may be one of the closest races that we've had in American history. So every single vote will matter, all right?